Hi, my name is Mr. Chu and welcome to my study room. Today I'm solving objective questions 22, 29 and 49 of the 2023 General Mathematics paper written by Nigeria. I decided to put these three together because they are related and from the same topic. So let's take question 22 and it reads, a line L passing through the point 6, -13 is parallel to the line which passes through a point with coordinates 7, 4 and -3, 9. Find the equation of the line. So what are the key facts we can get from this question? One of the first important things we need to get is the fact that the two lines are parallel. And what does it mean? Parallel means they have same gradients. So since they have the same gradient, let's go and find the gradient of the line joining these 2 points. So that we'll use that and this point to find the equation of the line. If gradient is m, then what will be the formula? I hope you are telling me that it's y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1, right? Good. So that we don't get confused, let me label this one x1, y1, and then this one x2, y2, so that we can just substitute them. So our gradient is now going to be y2 is 9 minus y1 is 4 divided by x2 is -3 minus 7, which is x1. Simplifying this further, you're going to have 9 minus 4 is 5 divided by -3 minus 7 is -10, and this will give us -1/2. This means that the gradient of the equation of our line is going to be -1/2. Since the question said our line is parallel to this line, and I said already that means they have the same gradient. So now, since they have the same gradient, which is the same as the slope, then we are going to substitute this 1/2 and the coordinate of this point into the point slope form of the equation of a straight line, which is y minus y1 equals m multiplying x minus x1, where y1 and x1 are the coordinates of the point and m is the slope or the gradient of the line. So let's substitute that quickly. So you're going to have y minus y1 is -13 equals slope is -1/2 multiplying x minus 6. This will be the same as y plus 13 because of the negative being equal to -1/2 x plus 3, because -1/2 times -6 is +3. Then subtracting 13 from both sides, we are going to have y equals -1/2 x plus 3 minus 13, which will be equal to -1/2 x minus 10, and that is the same as option C. Let's move on to the next question. And question 29 reads that what is the name of a triangle with vertices 1, -3, 6, 2 and 0, 4? It will be appropriate for us to calculate for the length of the sides connected by each pair of these 3 points to be able to tell the relationship between them. So let me rewrite this by labeling them. So the point A has coordinates 1, -3. The point B has coordinates 6, 2, and C has coordinates 0 and 4. Right. So we are going to use the distance formula to solve for the length AB, BC, and then AC. So let's start by writing the distance formula. So the distance formula is the square root of changing x squared, which is the same as x2 minus x1 all squared, plus changing y squared, which is y2 minus y1 all squared. The square root is affecting all of them. So now let's find the length AB first. So the magnitude of the line joining A and B will be the square root of To avoid any confusion, let me label the point and call this one x1, y1, and then x2, y2. Right. And now substituting that into the formula, x2 is 6 minus 1 all squared plus y2 is 2 minus negative 3 all squared. And that gives us 6 minus 1 is 5 squared plus 2 minus negative 3 is 2 plus 3 5, also 5 squared. And that is going to give us the square root of 5 squared is 25 plus 25. And that gives us square root of 50, which when we simplify becomes 5 root 2, or in decimal going to be 7.07 units. Then now we take the length of the line joining the point B and the C. So let's call that one the length BC. And let me just rewrite B and C here to guide my calculation. By labeling them quickly, this becomes x1, y1, then x2, y2, just to mean the x and y coordinates of the first and second point respectively. And now the length BC becomes the square root of x2 is 0 minus 6 all squared plus y2 is 4 minus 2 all squared. Then simplifying further, this gives us 0 minus 6 is negative 6 squared plus 4 minus 2 is 2 squared. And this gives us negative 6 squared is 36 plus 4. And that becomes square root of 40, which when simplified becomes 2 root 10, or in the decimal is going to be 6.32. Now let's work out the third side, which is the side AC. And then again, I'm going to write the coordinate of the point A and C just to guide my calculation. So the point A has the coordinate 1, negative 3, and then C has the coordinate 0 and 4. And substituting this into the formula, the length AC now becomes the square root of x2 is, let me just put the labels on top of each of them. So this is x1, y1, and then also x2, y2. So now our x2 is 0 minus x1 is 1 all squared, then plus y2 is 4 minus y1, which is negative 3 all squared. Then simplifying further, this gives us negative 1 squared plus 4 minus negative 3 is 4 plus 3, so 7 squared. And this gives us 1 square root of 1 plus 49, which is the square root of 50, which when reduced becomes 5 root 2, which is approximately 7.07 units. Also here, units. All right. So now by comparing 1, 2, and then 3, we can see that the side AB and AC have the same length, and then the side BC has a different length, and that is an isosceles triangle. Or assuming I want to sketch that triangle, I'm going to have something like this. Down label it A, B, and C. So AB and AC are equal, and the triangle that has this quality is an isosceles triangle. It has two sides equal. So the answer is A. Let's take the very last question for this video, which is question 49. And question 49 reads that find the gradient of the line passing through the point with coordinate 1/2 and a negative 1/3 and also 3 and 2/3. Yes, I can say that we did what we are supposed to do here in question 22 already. So we are just going to repeat that. So to find the gradient or the slope of the line joining 2 points, we are going to use the formula m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So if this is x1 meaning the x coordinate of the first point, and y1 meaning the y coordinate of the first point, and x2 meaning x coordinate of the second point, and y2 meaning the y coordinate of the second point, then substituting it, we are going to have 2/3 minus -1/3. And because this involves a lot of fraction, I'm going to use the division sign instead of over. So divided by the x2 is 3 minus x1 is 1/2. Simplifying further, this will be the same as 2/3 plus 1/3 because of the negative here, then divided by 3 minus 1/2. And solving further, since these two share common denominator, we're just going to add the numerators, which is 2 plus 1 divided by 3, which will give us 3/3, and that is 1. Then divided by, for this, the LCM is 2. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1 all over 2. And that will give us 1 divided by 5/2. And now solving further, we have to bring the 1, seek the sign to multiplication, and reciprocate the second number, which now becomes 2/5. And 1 times 2/5 is 2/5. And looking through our answers, that is option D. I hope this video has been of help to you. If yes, then kindly consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Till we meet again in my study room. Bye bye.